Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Caitlin with the Crystal Sun and Moon Tarot. So today I wanted to do a soulmate / twin flame forecast for the week of November 18th, I believe is tomorrow. So it's the week of November 18th. But of course, as always, my readings are timeless. So I find that it's whenever you resonate with them that it is needed for you. So whenever you stumble upon these videos, doesn't matter if it's in 5 years, 2 weeks, 2 hours, you know, it's all good. And as always, if it does not apply, let it fly. If you're not resonating with the message, if you're like, that ain't my twin, what are you talking about, blah blah blah, it's obviously not your twin, it wasn't for you. So just keep that in mind, you guys. You know, because not everything and every reading is going to resonate with you. It's not always going to be intended for you. Spirit just comes through me and is just telling me what I need for the collective, because it is a general reading. But so let's get started. First, according, not what I wanted to say. God, Mercury is going in retrograde, and I feel like I've been feeling it because it's been recently that I am just so tongue-tied when I can't speak. Like, I'm just like, I feel like I can't speak English, you know? Like, I just can't talk. So, and it has to do with, like, communication and stuff. So, yay. Venus is also direct, by the way. It is now officially direct, and we are in Sagittarius season. So, yay, Sagittarius season. I love you, Saggies. I love Sagittarians. I really enjoy them. I'm also Sagittarius rising, so yay. No wonder I love you guys. Also personal readings. I am not doing personal readings as of right now still. I am still trying to figure out a way of how I want to go about doing personal readings, the platform, whatever that is, all those logistics, but still right now I'm going through stuff in my own life that I'm not yet at the point of doing personal readings, you know, like this channel in itself, I'm still getting used to, I'm still adjusting to, because I've never done anything like this before. So, you know, just bear with me on personal readings. I love that you guys want personal readings from me, that you're curious about those, because I love personal readings. I really like the ones I do face-to-face that I happen to do with like friends. The last personal reading I did, I was with a friend of mine, and a friend of hers that I'd never met before was there, and we ended up just, you know, doing a reading because I was like, hey, you want to hang out, decorate cookies, and maybe, you know, get a reading from me? And she was like, hell yeah. And so that's what we did. And yeah, long story short, I ended up making her friend cry. I never met this girl before or anything, and I ended up making her cry. So obviously it kind of, that's when it like confirms to me that like I really kind of just am saying stuff that are touching people in a certain way, and it's kind of really hard when you know, it's over YouTube and over video that I don't see your guys' reactions, but it's like, wow, this really is like resonating with some people. Like, so that's why it makes me really excited to do personal readings, because I consider, you know, not customers, like they're definitely clients, you know, that I feel privileged enough that some of you guys would want me to help you on that journey. And so, yes, now we're gonna get started. I was having a hard time shuffling this deck, which is usually my masculine deck, and this deck was the easiest to shuffle, which is my usual feminine deck. If you guys will watch my other videos of the masculine and feminine readings, energy check-ins. And also, when I was shuffling this deck, the 10 of Wands popped out. So I really felt that this deck was needing to be drawn. Some of you guys may have been feeling a lot of burdensome coming into this. I feel, because it was before the reading. I'm not feeling that it's anything that's going to be coming up within the week, definitely. It's kind of more your current emotions of just kind of feeling like. And in this deck also, the 10 of Wands, I'll see if I can find it, is on fire. Like, she's wearing like a wedding dress, and it's literally on fire. So, oh, here it is. That's the 10 of Wands. So it's like literally you know, everything's okay, but it feels like there's this, you know, there's this, you're acting like everything's okay because she's not very bothered. But you're like, there's this underlying like chaos that's going on, you know, that you guys as viewers, and also this is not, I'm not channeling masculine energy or feminine energy, you know, specifically. It may be that I'm like, you know, I refer to it as the person you're dealing with, your soulmate, your twin flame, your karmic, however, you know, you're resonating with it, you know, I'm probably just going to refer to them as your, soulmate, or this person, because everybody has a different, journey that they're on, and yeah, but I'm really feeling that this is your current energy of just being like, yo, like, something, like, it feels like it's so burdensome, but really it's not. Like, on the surface, you don't see anything, but, you know, it's kind of like it's feeling like it. So, let's check out what's going on with, alright, I got 2 cards. We got the 4 cups. And we have the 7 of cups. So, this coming up week, cup energy, you could be dealing with a water sign, a, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. We just moved out of Scorpio season. And man, okay, with the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Cups, I really feel like this coming week, there's going to be a lot, like I said, with that 10 of Wands energy, like coming out beforehand of what's currently popping up for you guys. I'm feeling like this coming up week is going to be a lot about choices that are needing to be made. You know, and with the 4 of Cups here, I feel like your divine team is trying to talk to you also, but you're kind of ignoring them a little bit. You know, your spirit guides are trying to, like, talk to you, or, like, there could also be, like, people in your life that are maybe shedding light on that 10 of Wands energy, that maybe they're like, hey, there's a hose over here you could use to put out that fire. And you're like, no, that's okay. I'm fine. I can deal with it on my own. And you're kind of being a little, for some of you guys, you're being a little too, like, on your own. Like, that's extreme, you know, but it's kind of like that, is that, like, they have, like, here's a solution to your problem, you know, that I'm offering you. Maybe you can consider this, and you're not wanting to see it, but at the same time, they're not seeing that you have all these other options going on. That's, like, this is kind of how, like, I feel like this is how you're being seen this week. And this is definitely, like, all the stuff that's, like, that's going on in your life that you're trying to balance. You're trying to really control it. And I am feeling that this is the person that's watching this video. Because you're really just trying to keep things together. You could have a lot of water. It could also, at the same time, it's going to be an emotional week. Most definitely, it's going to be an emotional week. What's going on with their person that they're dealing with, Spirit? What's going on with the person that they're dealing with, Spirit? We have the 10 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Wheel. For the person that you're dealing with. Okay, so the person that you're dealing with is, man, this week there's a, oof. Man, they are having a lot going on. I don't know why. I'm just feeling spiritual awakening, or just awakening in general. Because the Empress right here is to sleep. And it's like this 10 of Pentacles is creeping up on the Empress, like she's taking a nap. She's in this, and the Empress is the divine feminine. So it could be that the other person that you're dealing with is a feminine, or maybe because at this moment, they're just embodying a bit of their feminine side, because we all have divine masculine and feminine within us. And so, but I'm not feeling really it's their feminine side. It's more that they're literally, like, being woken up. Like, the wheel is right here. The wheel is turning, and it's almost like, you know, Spirit going, knock, knock, wake up. This is your wake-up call. Like, literally, this is your wake-up call. Like, it's here. It's happening. Like, it's time to, like, wake up and be the Empress. Like, come on, Empress, stop sleeping. You got an empire to rule. You know, your husband's awake. Whatever. You know, time to get to it, you know. And it's kind of like that energy of just like the universe is like knocking on them, like knocking on their head. I feel like, I don't know, I just saw them, like they're literally like knocking on their head, like wake up. Like they're a little frustrated with them. That's what I'm seeing right now, is that they're a little frustrated with them. The universe, like, they're the person that you're dealing with, like their spirit guides are just like, listen, we're doing what we gotta do with them. Like, we're trying over here. Like, they're being very stubborn. The person that you're dealing with is a very heavy sleeper. I don't know, that's very funny. But like that, this week, like that's what the, that's basically what the divine is dealing with the person that you're dealing with, because here's the 10 of Pentacles right here, because they're trying to wake them up to realize, hey, the 10 of Pentacles is right here in front of you. You know, it's right here next to you this entire time, but you're asleep right now. Like, now's the time to wake up if you're gonna, you know, if you want to see them, you know, basically, like now's the time to start to wake up, because you got to wake up to the fact that the 10 of Pentacles is here. And whatever it is for that person, because everybody does have free will. It could be that that 10 of Pentacles is, you know, with you, or it could be that that 10 of Pentacles is just, you know, them finding stability within themselves, maybe finding wholeness within themselves. It could also be because of that feminine energy coming off the Empress. It could be that this person that you're dealing with is really learning the art of self-love, and they're kind of honestly trying to find the wholeness within themselves right now, with that 10 of Pentacles. Like, they're like, the universe is trying to wake them up to the 10 of Pentacles for themselves, because right now I'm not feeling anything toward you, person watching this right now, but it doesn't mean that it's not there. It just means that right now, coming up this week, you know, this coming week, or whenever you're watching this, whenever it resonates, that this energy is just, it's more focused, that their guides are more focused on finding and like taking care of them, rather than like the connection between the two of you, if that makes sense. That's really what I'm getting. All right, can I get a couple more, please, Spirit, for just the current energies going on with these guys? The person that they're dealing with, twin flame, soulmate, karmic, however they identify. Yeah, a couple more cards about this. The energies currently, please, Spirit. No, they're not wanting to give me any more. So I'm going to dive into the Oracle cards. This is also my Tarot de la Nuit. It's the Tarot of the Night. I'm going to go with my Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards. Right here. They're very distinctive. It is by Barbara Michael John Free. And it's a very, like, long names, and I'm probably butchering them. I'm so sorry. But it's a very distinct deck. I found it on Amazon. You can get it there if you're interested, because I know a lot of people like the decks. Like, I was a person, like, when I started watching readings and stuff, I'm like, what deck is that? What deck is that? I really like that deck. What deck is that? And I'm just like, ugh. So I like to include what decks I'm using. So, Spirit, can I please get one card, please? Or, okay, I'm not going to take the ones that did this, but I will take the one that actually flipped over. And you know what? I'll take this one that, I'm shuffling this. I'll take that one. So we got hand fasting union. So this is the deal. On the bottom of the deck is feminine. Is the feminine lady goddess, you know, how I was saying that we had the Empress right here, and this is basically in this deck, the feminine, the Empress energy embodied within this Oracle deck. So this is really saying, especially with the union right here. And what's this one? Watchtower of the West, autumn. So, couple things. This is very much saying that somebody is tapping into their feminine energy for sure. Whether it be the feminine herself. Also, remember, feminine, masculine energies, it's genderless. You could be a male and be a feminine energy. You can be a female and be a masculine energy. Doesn't matter. That's why you can have same-sex, twin flame, soulmate relationships. But with this, somebody is very much tapping into their feminine energy. We have the cups in the beginning. There's a lot of water going on. We have the Empress here. That is the divine feminine. Now we have union. This could mean that the person that you're dealing with definitely wants union. Like I was saying, though, is that when I was channeling their energy with the tarot, they're not thinking about it this week. But here is the energy of union right here, of the relationship. It's right here, you know. Spirit brought it through. It's like, hey, you know, they may not be focused on it, but it's still here. This is a confirmation to you guys that are just like, yeah, but it's not there. Are we even going to? Yes. Chill. It's just taking time. Things are changing, you know. With this autumn energy, I'm feeling that it's like some of you guys need to have a little patience. A little patience with this, you know. With you guys that are dealing with this other person, you know, that are watching this video, you need a little patience. With autumn, things change. It takes time. It takes time for those leaves to change color and fall off. It takes time for the seasons to change. It takes time for us to go around the world, you know, to go around the sun, excuse me. And also around the world, you know, if you're traveling. But this could also be, for some of you, it could be literally somebody's name if you have an autumn in your life. It could be that this union happens in the autumn. For some of you guys, I feel like the autumn of next year, for sure, 2019. I'm really feeling the autumn time. It could be right now. We're in autumn in North America right now, you know, in the North Hemisphere. So it could be right now that, you know, the current season that I am filming this, it's just, it's kind of like, I don't know where I was going with that. It's something about the current season. And I got guided to look at the cards underneath. Because the Ten of Pentacles right here is a very like fall feeling to me. It's very like brown. Like brown and rustic a little bit. Kind of like dusty. And honestly, like that feels like fall. So it could be like literally for you guys. You have the union here when they have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is like the stability of the union, you know, that family, the financial 3D stability, you know, a home, a family, and, you know, how, you know, whatever. I was trying to think of there's something else to start with H. I was trying to alliterate, but it could be that like this is what they're focusing on right now, is that for some of you guys, this Ten of Pentacles is the union. You know, and the person that you're dealing with is waking up to the Ten of Pentacles and realizing that it is the union for you guys. That is what they're you know, some of you guys, they're realizing. And right now is autumn. They could be realizing it this week. For those of you that are watching this week, it could be that the divine is starting right now to wake them up, so that they start to see the Ten of Pentacles. And it might just be that for some of you guys, like I was saying, next year, it takes the time of, you know, going to the next cycle of the next autumn, that, you know, this union is going to come about in whatever form it's going to take. Because it can come in many forms. It can come in the form of a romantic relationship. It can come in the form of a friendship. It can come in the form of, you know, for some of you guys, casual partners. Really. And so it's like you have to be open to that, to the different possibilities of that. And I really like this. And yeah, so I'm going to grab, I want my Halloween Oracle deck, and we'll close out this reading with a couple cards from this, probably one card from here, or two cards as Spirit decided to throw across my table. Remember how I was talking about home and trying to think of another word that started with H, and like I'm like home, family, like I was like, I don't know why I was thinking like home, house, and like hearth popped in my head, and hearth is right here. That came out. Happiness in our hearts and homes. So there's 4 H's right there. H's might be significant for some of you guys also, because I realized that what I was saying beforehand, like home, family starts with F, not H, but I was thinking H's. And here it is, 1, 2, 3, 4 H's, like right here in this card. So for some of you guys, it's a very specific message that you got. And also we have invisibility, authenticity. This is saying that some of you guys this week need to definitely work on some home stuff. There's some stuff, you know, basically like this to me is saying it's the hearth within, because the hearth is at the core of the home, you know, it heats the home, it drives it, you know. And so with invisibility, authenticity is saying that you need to be authentic to yourself, down to your core, like 100% true to yourself. You know, you need to get in touch with your core self, your hearth of like your soul. You need to get in touch with that and be authentic, because what's saying to me is that being authentic is going to bring this to the 3D. It's going to bring it to the 3D, and you're going to get that. That home life, that hearth, that house, that family, you know, the 10 of Pentacles, you're going to get the union. But it's saying though that it's going to take time, because this union is not coming immediately. There's still the theme of patience happening that I'm getting. I just got 2 cards. Expectation, number 28. 2 and 8 is also number 10, which is the ending of cycles. Cycles completing. We had a 10 of Pentacles right here in expectation. This is what I'm saying. Release the expectation of it needing to be a certain way. Like I was saying with like the relationships, and how the relationships can turn out different ways. When it says, you know, coming into union, it can look different. Release the expectation of what that's supposed to look like for you. Because it could be that, you know, you start out one way and then you have to shift your relationship to a different dynamic. You know, maybe you start out as friends and then you're lovers, and then you're back to friends, and then you just start dating, and, you know, whatever like that. And with that, you know, I feel like with this release of the expectations after that cycle is complete, because we also had the World card in here. Right here, we also have the World card happening. And the person that you're dealing with, their space, the World card is definitely here. The divine is working this week with you guys. You and this other person, your soulmate, your karmic, your twin flame, whatever you call them. And what I'm getting is that when you listen to them, especially listen to them, it's going to bring this unexpected income. Number 27, also number 9. Number 9 is about solitude also. So that's why it's really emphasizing by yourself, working by yourself, self-fulfillment, really. You know, because it's kind of funny how this is laid out, because I just saw that the Empress's face is peeking out right here, and like it's just like the tiniest little like thing. The Empress's face is here. And so it's like saying that all this stuff is important, especially to you on your journey, the person watching this video. Because remember, the Empress is the other person in this reading. And it's saying that you need to work on yourself to like get down in there. So, all right, guys. That's your reading for today. It was great. It looked amazing. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.